Hello and welcome back. In the middle of talking about estimates, we are working now in part 2 of estimates, and all right, let's go ahead and look at some of your options that you have when you're working with estimates. Starting at the top of the main tab, you're going to see these two arrows that will take you to the next or the previous estimates. One thing to know when you're searching in QuickBooks is that everything is in date order. So you may think that you have just entered one right before this one. Let's say you're using the arrows and you just can't find the one you're looking for. There is a find option right here. You can type some of the criteria that you may know, like if you know the date or the amount, and search for it that way. Just put the criteria and hit search and to find for you. The next button over is new, and this will create a new blank estimate, and it's going to save the one you're on. And that's the same thing as save a new at the bottom of your screen down here. All right, the next option says save. If you're working on this for a while and you just don't want to lose whatever you've got, hit the save button and to save whatever you have at that point. Notice that you can save this as a PDF as well. That way, if you want to send it to someone, they really don't have to have QuickBooks to open it. There is a delete option if you want to delete this transaction right here. There's also an option to create a copy. You will get an exact duplicate of this copy. Let me mention memorize, and we're going to go through this in a later model. But if this is an action that needs to happen on a regular basis, you can set it on memorize. One of the things you can do now is you can mark any transaction as inactive. And basically what that means is that when you pull a report, it's not going to pull those numbers onto the report. So basically they're there, but not really there. Under print, we've already seen a preview, so you know what it looks like. Notice you can also print these estimates, or you could print an envelope. If you print an envelope, you'd have to have Microsoft Word for that. Notice also you can save again as PDF. We've already seen that option. Here's your email option. You can email these estimates. You can email these estimates and any attachment. Yes. If you needed to create multiple estimates, create them and check one of these, and when you're done, you can email the batch. Here's where you could attach a file, and this could be any file. It might be a file you've scanned in or some file in your computer. You can attach it here. And also you could create an invoice based on these estimates. And it is an option if you want to use it at this point. Now the next tab is formatting, and several things here we'll be looking at it later, but these options right here we'll be looking about it if we get to talk about customizing your estimates. Here's your spell check. Please run spell check. The worst thing in the world is to be sending out an estimate to a customer with wrong spellings. It makes you look very unprofessional. You can insert a line, delete a line, or so if I am clicked here, I can insert a line and it goes above it, or I could delete it, or I could copy the line as well. Here's the paste. If I'd copy that, I could paste it there. And this is some more of the customizing of the form we're going to be doing at a later model. The next tab over is send/ship. This is where you can create mail merge and merge this with Microsoft Word. And the last tab is your report. You've got several reports that are not based on this customer but are based on estimates. You can see one by job, or you want to see the actual estimates. So most of the option will be under the main tab, but you can see others there as well. that's it about some of the options that you have within estimates.